actually had some awful jobs. Like one of the things I did for years before I did this was, when I first got to Los Angeles, where I live now, I used to do kids' parties. So I get dressed up in different costumes, like a Power Ranger or a Ninja Turtle, like not when they went back in time to Japan, but the modern Ninja Turtle. And I would go to parties as a chaplain or something, and it was awful. It was so bad. The only one that I kind of enjoyed was Batman. Because you could control authority. You could be like, sit down, kids. And the kids would be like, okay. You know, like, you could be a little bit commanding, you know. And what I'd always do is I'd get to the party early, and I'd scout it out, figure out how it was. Then I'd go and I'd climb up on the roof. And I'd stand on the back roof looking over the party, because the parties were always in the backyard. And I'd stand there like this with my cape like waving in the breeze until some kid went, yeah! We're like, is somebody here named David? And one kid would be like, yeah! We're like, may I join you? And we'd be like, okay. And I'd dive off the roof and land and roll, and kids were like, ah! Like wetting themselves and stuff. And then I'd like full balloons or something. But the entrance had to be awesome. They had to make a great entrance, you know? And I got to this one party, and it was on the 3rd story of an apartment complex. And I was like, oh, I got nothing. So I just had to go up to the door and be like, hello, I'm Batman. Go in sadly and start, you know, painting faces and stuff. Just kind of pathetic. And in some parties, the adults just treat you like a babysitter. At this party, not only were they treating me like a babysitter, they were in the other room getting smashed drunk. Right? So I'm trying to corral these kids and everything, and the parents start heckling me. And one of the dads like, nice tights, Batman. I'm like, what are you doing? I've got to... Yeah, thank you, though. So they're heckling, and like I'm trying to get out of there. So finally, I finish the party. I'm like, you know, I gotta go. And one of the same dad is like, hey, if you're really Batman, why don't you just fly off the balcony? I was so sick of this guy that I just walked over to the balcony. I was like, be good, kids, fight crime. Just pop myself over the railing and just drop 3 stories. Thought, well, this will probably work out. And because what I noticed before when I was scoping it out was that there was ivy that was kind of deep outside the window. So I landed in the ivy and I was okay. I rolled under a bush, and the whole party runs out to the balcony and goes, and I'm under there laughing under the bush, and I look over, and about 6 inches from where I landed is a huge metal sprinkler unit and a dead Spider-Man.